Hello everyone, welcome back to the Software Testing by Guruji YouTube channel. From today's onward, we are going to start the new series that is API automation interview question and its answers. So below is the list of all the questions we are going to understand by using this video. So without wasting time, let's start with the first question. First question is what is an API? So in the diagram we can see that there is user or client in between API and after that server or system. So here user will be communicate with server using the API. So we can call it as the intermediator. So here API is a intermediator. So first user will send the request to the server using the API. After verifying the request, then server will send the response to the user through API. So in this way API will work. So now let's understand the definition of API. API is a software interface that allows two applications to interact with each other. So API is nothing but an application programming interface. Now let's understand with the example. Every day we are doing the payment, so we are taking the example of the payment application. You will enter the payment details, then app sends it securely to a payment gateway API, and after that API respond with success or failure response. If all the details are correct, then we will get the success response, and if the details are incorrect, then we will get the failure response. So here API working as an intermediator for the payment application. So let's move for the another question. Next question is what is API testing and why is it important? API testing is a type of a software testing that focuses on verifying the functionality, reliability, performance, and security of APIs. In API testing, we test the backend, that is API layer, directly without using UI. Here we are not using the UI to perform the API testing. Now let's understand why is API testing important. First, early bug detection catches issues before they reach the UI layer. Second, test core logic. Business rules are in APIs, not just UI. Third, faster feedback. APIs can be tested without a front end, speeding up development. So we should not have to wait till the UI is ready. Fourth, improve security. Prevents unauthorized access and data leaks. Fifth, better performance ensures APIs handle high traffic efficiently. So here we will check the performance of the application. And last one, seamless integration guarantees smooth communication between microservices. So in this way we can say that these are the few important points about the API testing. Let's move for the another question. Next question is how is API testing different from UI testing? So API testing we are doing in backend, that is here we are checking business logic, data layers, and in UI testing we are checking front end, that is user interface. API testing focuses on functionality, performance, and security, but UI testing focuses on usability, visual design, UX. API testing execution speed is faster, no UI rendering required. But for the UI testing, UI is required and it is slower due to that because pages loading will take some time. API testing tools are Postman, REST Assure, it is used for the automation, SOAP UI, and JMeter. And UI testing tools are Selenium, Cypress, Playwright. Next is API testing test scope, validate data exchange, request and response, UI testing, validate buttons, forms and navigation. Dependencies for the API testings are independent of UI changes, but UI testing, if the UI element change, then it will break. Then API testing, early testing, possible in early development stage. UI testing, required a ready UI. API testing automation, easier to automate structured input. UI testing automation, more complex, handling dynamic UI. So this is the difference between API testing and UI testing. Next question is, what are the common HTTP methods used in the REST APIs? REST APIs use standard HTTP methods to perform CRUD operation, that is create, read, update or delete. So this operation we are performing by using the REST API. So first method is get method, that is the read only purpose, retrieve data from the server. Second is post method, it is used to create some data on the server, send new data to the server. Then third one, put, it is used to full update, update the entire resource. Fourth, patch, partial update, update part of the resource. And last one, delete, delete is used to remove a resource from the server. So this is all about HTTP methods used in REST API. Let's move for the another question. Next question is, what are the key parts of API request? First, endpoint, that is URL, the address where the API can be accessed. Second, HTTP method specifies the type of action to be performed. If we are using the get, then retrieve data. If we are using the post, then it is used to create new data. If we are using the put or patch, it is used to update existing data. And delete, it is used to remove data. Third one, parameters. Key value pairs appended to the URL after question mark for filtering, sorting or pagination. Example, question mark, page equal to 2 and limit equals to 10. So this is the example of the parameters. Then fourth, headers, additional metadata sent with the request. Here, authorization we can pass using API keys or a bearer token. Then content type, application JSON or text XML or text PDF, different we can use. Accept, response format preference. User agent, client info, custom headers, that is XAPI keys. Then fifth one, request body. For post, put, patch request, we should have to pass the request body. The actual data sent to the server in JSON or XML format. Then sixth, authentication. Credential to verify the requesters, that is API keys, OAuth token, basic auth or bearer token, any authentication we can use. Let's move for the another question. Next question is difference between path and query parameter. So path parameter location is part of URL path, that is /users /ID. So by using the / we are passing the path parameter. But query parameter, after question mark we are passing. Let's take the example, question mark key is equal to value and key 2 equal to value 2. Then path parameter purpose, identify a specific resource which is required. Query parameter purpose, filter, sort or modify the request, it is optional. Syntax for the path parameter, define in the endpoint /users /ID. Query parameter syntax, key value pairs, question mark, page equal to 1 and limit equals to 10. Then example, get /users /123, pages users with ID 123. Get /users question mark role equal to admin. Filter users by role. Then path parameter required, usually mandatory. Query parameter required, it is optional. Then path parameter use case, retrieving a single item by ID /product /ID. But query parameter use case, searching, sorting, pagination /products question mark category equal to books and sort equal to price. So in this way we can differentiate path parameter and query parameter. Let's move for the another question. Next question is, what is the difference between put and patch? So put is used to replace the entire resource. Patch is used to update only specific fields. Put required body must send the full resource, even unchanged field. Patch required body only send the fields to modify. Put idempotent, yes, repeating the same request has the same effect. And patch idempotent depends on implementation, should be idempotent but not guaranteed. Put use case, complete resource replacement, that is updating a user profile. Patch use case, partial updates, that is changing just a user email. So put example, put /users /1 replace all user data. Patch example, patch /user /1, it will update only provided fields in body. So this is the difference between put and patch. So next question is, what is idempotency in REST API? Idempotency means that making the same request multiple times has the same effect as making it once. So let's understand with a different method. For get method, it is yes, idempotent, yes. Why? Just retrieve data, no change. Put idempotent, yes, replaces resource, same data equal to same result. Delete idempotent, yes, deletes the same resource, result stays deleted. In post idempotent, no, create new resource each time, duplicate entries. And patch idempotent, not always, depends on how it's implemented. So this is the behavior of independency for different methods. Let's move for the last question of this video. What are common status codes and their meaning? So first is informational series, that is 1xx. 100 means continue. The server acknowledge the request headers. 102 means processing. The server is still processing the request. Second is success, that is 2xx series. 200 okay, request succeeded. Get and put request. 201 means created, resource created. It is giving when we are hitting the post request. 204 means no content, success but no response body for the delete method. Third one is redirection, 3xx series. 301 means move permanently, URL change forever. 304 means not modified, caches version is still valid. Then for client errors, that is 4xx series. 400 means bad request, invalid syntax, that is malform JSON. 401 unauthorized, missing wrong authentication. 403 forbidden, no permissions even if authenticated. 404 not found, resource doesn't exist. 429 too many requests, rate limit exceeded. And fifth one is server errors, that is 5xx series. 500 means internal server error, generic server failure. 502 means bad gateway, proxy server communication fail. And 503 means service unavailable, service overloaded, maintenance. So this is all about the common status code while working on the API testing. Big thanks for your support. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you.